Yes, yes, yes. So much yes. Hey guys, welcome to my review of Rogue One. I just got out of the movie theater to watch it. A little side note, my entire theater, it kept doing false fire alarms because of the rain, apparently. That makes no sense. So I got a free movie pass, so I'm going to see Rogue One again tomorrow, or sometime this weekend. But that was cool. That part was cool. But the movie was also very good. I've been anticipating this since Star Wars Celebration 2014. For you guys who didn't see my vlog series for that time, you can see like that entire experience for me. And I even said, I'll even go back to that sequence. I even said I anticipate this movie more than Force Awakens.
Second would definitely be Rogue One, almost even my number one, because I'm so interested in seeing where that's gonna go.
That has happened for me. Of these new movies, this is definitely my preferred movie over The Force Awakens. It's not perfect, of course. It's not going to be perfect. It's not my favorite Star Wars movie ever. I don't think it's definitely very different from the saga movies, but that's the reason why it's so great. And for the first time, I actually can say I watched a Star War movie. This was actually a war movie in several regards. This is, of course, is going to be a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to say anything about plot details. But there are a lot of surprises in this movie. I really enjoyed the character dynamic. It's not really, I think the way they were marketing it towards the end was that it's definitely just Jyn Erso and her story and now her band of her crew. It's definitely more of an ensemble cast. I mean, definitely the focus is on Jyn, but it's not like a Jyn Erso movie. I would never call this like a Jyn Erso movie. It's definitely an ensemble movie. And then the ensemble is great. Like Donnie Yen's character, whose name I'm forgetting right now, was awesome. He was... shoot, I'm not gonna say that. He's like this devout Force guy who, like, it's weird. I don't want to say too much about it because I would give it away, but I will talk about that in spoilers. His buddy was cool, and their little dynamic, the little brotherhood. There's a sequence where Jyn bonds with them, and I like that a lot. There was this one character, Cassian, who, I mean, from the trailers, I didn't really, like, care much about. I was like, oh, who's this guy, whatever, he's beard, he's got an accent, he's got a lisp. But he turns out to be a pretty cool character. He made some decisions that were kind of questionable to me midway through the movie, but overall, like, at the end, like, everyone's arc, I think, came to. And oh my god, K2SO, the droid, is awesome. Like, he's not, some people who might have played Knights of the Old Republic might say, oh, is he like an HK-47 ripoff? Not really. He definitely takes on his own, he's definitely got that droid humor, that dry humor, that, like, very matter-of-fact humor, but he's not HK-47 humor, if that makes sense. But he's definitely his own version of droid humor, if that makes sense. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this movie, I'm gonna tell you guys. It's got a lot of Easter eggs in it. But what I liked most about it, just from like a thematic standpoint, what always interested me about this movie from the get-go, Gareth Edwards, in the very, very first public panel about Rogue One, when it was first announced, was that this is a story about people who aren't Force sensitive. No Jedis are here to save you. There's no Superman that's going to come down. There's no gods to come and save you. And that's mentioned a few times in the movie itself, that, you know, the Jedi are gone, like the last of the Jedi are gone, the last memory of the Jedi are gone, and all that kind of stuff. It's about these people, these just real life people who are just believing in themselves and having hope. Hope is a huge theme in this movie. And going out and getting it done, you know, and I really like that. There's a sequence in this movie where oh my god, I can't say that either. But it's good to see regular humans, regular aliens. There's a lot of aliens in this movie, which I liked a lot, because sometimes you just see humans, you're like, oh, is it just humans in this world? But no, there's like a lot of alien characters. Just seeing them do it on their own, I think, was the best part for me, and to have like there's like these little sections of people who still believe in the Force, even though they themselves are not Force sensitive. I thought that was cool. That's probably going to lead into the Church of the Force, which exists in The Force Awakens. But yeah, I really recommend the movie. I can't say where I would rank it in my like top Star Wars movies. I will eventually. Probably at the end of the weekend, I'll try and do that. I recommend it for sure. It's definitely a great Star Wars movie. It's a great time, really well paced. Again, not perfect. Like, the issues that I did take with it, I guess I'll talk about that now. There were some sequences that weren't clear to me, specifically with some of the Death Star plot that was going on. Some of the character choices I was like, I don't really buy into that too much, but I get that the story has to move along and has to get to this point. But overall, like, those moments, like, are completely overshadowed by the wonderful movie that we got. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing my spoiler review. Oh, also right now, right after this video, if you are up and awake, I am going to do a spoiler rant talk on Battlefront. I'm going to do a Battlefront stream, Rogue One Battlefront stream, talking about everything spoilers. We're just going to talk crazy about it. So I'll see you there, or if you guys want to wait for my spoiler video, it's going to come out too. But that's it. Of course, peace, love, and may the Force be with you. Always.